Come on, let's give the owners another round of applause.
Come on, we can do better than that. This is .com Wireless. Woo! I'm so excited. Unbelievable. Better than beautiful. I'm just really excited to be here today. Really excited to be a part of this company. My name is Rochelle Cross, and I come from a background of sales and being in business for myself quite a few years. Back in '94, I started a daycare, and I went from being in daycare to being in Mary Kay. And I went from there into being a notary public for a loan signing agent, actually, for real estate. And it was through that company that something exciting happened to me. After 16 and a half years, I got pregnant again. Yeah, it was hard. I ended up having a 2-year-old, not a 2-year-old, she's 2-year-old now, but a daughter. She seems like she's 2-year-old when I had her. I ended up having a daughter, and from that experience, it changed my life in the industry that I was in. Everyone knows about what happened in the real estate industry, and I was hired out through the title companies. And so being pregnant at the time and everything happening in the industry, everything just went sour. And so I wasn't getting a lot of work and was looking for an opportunity. And lo and behold, through my notary business, a good friend of mine, Mrs. Latasha Jones, she came and asked me, she was a notary, a friend and a notary client of mine, and she wanted something notarized, and I was able to do a notary for her. But then she called me back, and when she called me back, she was so excited. And she called me and she says, "Hey, I have some good news." And I'm like, "What good news you have? You're so excited, girl, you better tell me about this good news." And when she began to tell me a little bit, I said, "I gotta know more." And she says, "Can you come over to my store?" And so she invited me over to the store. I sat down, and lo and behold, Mr. James McFadden was there, and he was sharing the great opportunity about .com Wireless. And that's how I got involved with .com Wireless. I actually wanted him to stop talking so I can hurry up and give him my money. I was so excited, just so excited. I was such a red apple, a big red apple. And so I got started right away, started learning more, and I was introduced to Miss Karina Inoho, and she began to teach me all about .com Wireless, and I call Miss Karine the queen of .com. She is. If there's something you want to know about .com Wireless, try it. Give her a call. I bet you she knows it. She knows it. And so she began to talk to me and tell me about how to get customers, how to do all this thing, because I really want to know what I'm doing. I'm one of those persons that I got to know what I'm doing before I get started. And so she began to talk to me about how to get customers and what I needed to do, and I began to build my business. And one of the funny things that happened is my husband, he was sitting around, Lyle, he was sitting around just kind of watching to see what I was going to do. And he really got excited because one day a check came in the mail. So if you don't have spouses that are very excited at the beginning, just give them a little bit of time. They'll get excited after the checks start to come. And so I got a check in the mail, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, you got a check?" I'm going, "Oh yeah, I got a check." And so we were so excited about getting the checks, and then he started getting more involved and wanting to do more with .com. But one of the amazing things happened to me. I got the opportunity from Miss Karine Inoho to help take over the kiosk in Manchester. Anybody been to Manchester before? Yeah, so I jumped aboard with that and started working my business at Manchester. It has been awesome, and that's where you really learn a lot about what customers want. I really enjoy Mr. Michael Davis and Miss Latasha about learning what customers want and what they need to be able to activate them on .com service. So I've been really learning a lot about what they want, what they need, you know, text messaging. I really wasn't a big texter, but now I am. You know, the kids come and tell me what they want, so now I know how to market to kids. I know how to market to the elderly and senior citizens, and I've just been so excited. I've been so excited that I begin to help other people. It doesn't matter if you're in my business or not. You're more than welcome to come, and I will teach you whatever it is that I know that can help you in your business. I'm really big with helping others and wanting other people to succeed, so I invite every one of you, if you want to learn more or even get more customers, stop by Manchester and I'll help you out. Any way that I can, just come on by. So that is one of the things that I really, really love about .com, because we are a team. Team means together, everyone achieves more. And I believe in that. We are a big team, more like a family in my opinion. And I'm just so excited about where .com Wireless is going. I'm excited about where .com Wireless is going to take us. Can you believe it? We're going to have the First Nations video cell phone. And one of my biggest bragging points that I get is that on my birthday, on August 22nd, I got to see it live. And I tell everybody that too, and I say, hey, guess what I did for my birthday? And I go on with my story, and it's been a great, tool to pique people's interest. And you can use my story too if you want to. And it's just been so great in piquing people's interest. And one quick thing I want to say, we have some really excited people here, and a lot of people that I want to thank. But one of the things I really wanted to say was today, I was having lunch today with my mother-in-law and my aunt, Jackie, and my husband Lyle, and this young gentleman came up to us, and he was talking, and all of a sudden I didn't ever really get a chance to say too much, but they began to pique this young man's interest. And I'm going to start laughing in a minute, but he just was like really interested. He had heard a little bit about it, and he wanted more and more, and he was, kind of wanting to know if this was really real or not. And one thing happened. My mother-in-law, Miss Catherine, she goes into her purse and she whips out her check. And she shows her check to show this gentleman this is a real company. Now, this is really big because she's only been in the company for 13 days. And she already got a check. So, needless to say, he's really, really excited. We'll be getting back with him, and he'll be on our team very shortly. And and if you guys have a check, why don't you try that? Because she just taught me something. I've been in the business longer than her, but I could have kept my check and did that and would have had even more success. So I just want to say I love everyone. I'm just so glad to be on the .com Wireless team. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's go to the top, and I want to see every one of you at the top. Go .com.